Number 0, Dylan.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Breckenridge, Minnesota. I'm Joe Schreiner here on Three Borders Sports Network, and we are here live in Breckenridge, Minnesota at the home of the Cowboys and Breckenridge Post number 53. Once again, welcome everybody to Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner, and I'm joined here by my partner in the booth here is Brian Watson. Brian, good afternoon, sir.
How are we doing today, Joe?
Well, we're a little warm, ain't we? It's about 86 degrees, but a nice sunny June day.
Got the door open in the press box, got the wind blowing through. I think it'll be all right.
We'll be okay. You had to come right from work, so you got long pants on, buddy. I went home and changed first before I came in, but so hopefully you stay cool here, buddy, and you don't overheat on me.
We'll be fine. Chad's there ready for backup.
Chad's here for backup. There you go. Chad's ready. All right, so again, welcome everybody to the Three Borders Sports Network. Welcome everybody to the pregame show brought to you by the Wahpeton Daily News, bringing you news and sports stories to the area of the Wahpeton Daily News. Well, the Breckenridge Post 53 boys are taking on Parker's Prairie today, Post 219. So there's the visiting team. And again, we're looking for some good baseball here. Parker's Prairie has had some good baseball teams in the past, Brian, and I think we're looking for a good game here. Breckenridge having a great season as well.
Breckenridge having a good season. They had a great high school season. Now they get to add a couple super seniors and kind of continue on that role that they had during the high school season. So expecting a good baseball game here today.
All right, let's skip right into the starting lineups here, brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. We might have to break in between here for our national anthem, but we'll start out with our starting lineups brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. Thrivent, what are you invested in? First for the visitors from Parker's Prairie, Post 219, the starters. Dylan DeBilson, he is playing in center field, batting first. Chase T. Schaefer at shortstop, batting second. Brock Peterson, the starting pitcher for Parker's Prairie, batting third. Cole Gazelle in left field, batting fourth. David Revering at second base. Joe Johnson at first base. And batting seventh is Hunter Holte, the catcher, and the right fielder is Gus Johnson. And batting ninth is Blake Addix at third base. So your starting lineup once again for Parker's Prairie: DeBilson, T. Schaefer, Peterson, Gazelle, Revering, Joe Johnson, Holte, Gus Johnson, Addix, assistant coach Hunter Hagenmiller, and head coach Mike Arvidsson. So we'll take a pause here as we will pause for our national anthem as PA announcer Art Gracco plays our national anthem.
Scoreboard out there as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, there's our national anthem as we honor America and our military past and present. We appreciate all they've done for our great country, especially approaching this Independence Day holiday coming up here. Again, we want to thank all of our military members at home and abroad, past and present. Now the starting lineup's continuing here for the Thrivent and Will Ulick. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent Financial. Breckenridge, Post 53. The starting lineups goes as follow. Cam Nito at center field. Emmett Vig batting second at third base. Braden Wall in right field, batting third. Cooper Yagi will start at shortstop and bat fourth. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Chris Nito. He'll be hitting for the pitcher, Jace Heggie. So starting pitcher for Breckenridge, is going to be Jace Heggie, and the designated hitter, Chris Nito, will bat for him in the fifth spot. Jared Arnold at catcher. And Colin Roberts at second base will bat seventh. Jace Werner in left field. And batting ninth, Connor Twidwell will be at first base. So once again, your starting lineup for Post 53, Cam Nito, Vig, Wall, Yagi, Chris Nito, Arnold, Roberts, Werner, Twidwell with Jace Heggie on the hill for Breckenridge. There your starting lineups brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. And the OSPTI brings you your injury report. For all your sports-related injuries, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Fergus Falls, Hankinson, and in Breckenridge. And the only thing that we had sick for Breckenridge was Nate Porter was not able to be here. He's out ill today, so that's about the only injury report we have here for Post 53. And once again, I did not get a chance to visit with head coach Arvidsson before the game here to see how Parker's Prairie was doing health-wise. So, again, as far as our OSPTI injury report, Nate Porter is unavailable tonight with an illness. So there's your injury report. Once again, brought to you by OSPTI. For all your sports-related injuries, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Fergus Falls, Hankinson, and, of course, right here in Breckenridge. We're just about ready here for our Richland IFC first pitch.
For Parker's Prairie in the top of the first inning here, center fielder.
Got all the business done just in time, Brian.
Everything done and paid for, and now we're good to go.
All right, the Richland IFC first pitch. Innovative food crops from the Richlands of the Midwest. Richlands IFC's first pitch right at 5:01. So 5:01 is our first pitch. So we're a minute late, not too bad. First pitch was high for a ball. Again, Jace Heggie on the mound. And that one's inside for 2. And again, Jace Heggie on the mound for Breckenridge. Brian, during the high school season, he was nursing a sore shoulder and just getting the clearance here just not too long ago to start pitching for Post 53 and take slow for ball 3.
So we'll see how long it'll take to kind of work out the rust here.
So Jace falls behind to the leadoff hitter, Dylan DeBilson, the center fielder. Takes a strike. Now it's 3-1. Our professional scoreboard operator, Chad Affield, and our PA announcer, Art Grocco, up here in the booth with us. There's a chopper. I think Heggie knocked it a little bit over to Yagi, so it goes 1-6-3 on the putout. Kind of a
Up next, your shortstop.
assist there by Heggie. He kind of tipped it a little bit, and it took a nice hop right into Cooper's glove, and he got it over in time to Twidwell.
Always good to get that first out, get things off to a good start.
Especially for Jace here coming off the injury and starting out pitching. I know he's pitched some before here earlier this summer, but good to see him on the hill. Takes the outside corner for a strike 1, and the batter now is Chase T. Schaefer, the shortstop for Parker's Prairie. Hitter's pitch there for DeBilson. He sat there on a 3-1 pitch and took that one right back up the middle. Heggie sails that one up high, and it's 1-1.
Had to get a couple things cleaned up there on the scoreboard.
That's why you're my producer today, man.
Got that taken care of for you.
You're the best at it. Swung on and fouled. Is it going to be out of play? Coming over toward the dugout is Twidwell, and he makes the catch just before he hits the fence. So a foul ball out is retired for Schaefer.
Up next.
Twidwell doing a good job of getting an eye on that and running that one down just in front of the dugout screen there. Get the second out of the inning.
Connor not afraid of that steel fence there. He was either going to run through it or bounce off of it.
I think he could probably run through it.
I think he could. Brock Peterson is up now for Parker's Prairie, the pitcher. 2 outs so far here in the top of the first, and again, Heggie sails that one up high. 2 games tonight here. Both of them league counters in the section. That one swung on and popped up in the infield as well. Heggie's going to drop back on the mound. Now he comes forward and makes the catch right in front of the pitcher's mound. So 1-2-3 inning here for Jace Heggie. That's going to retire the side. And Parker's Prairie, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We're going to come back for the bottom of the first right here on Three Borders Sports Network. Parker's Prairie 0, Breckenridge coming to bat. The Wapaton Daily News wishes all area sports teams the best of luck this year. The Wapaton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the Daily News and the News Monitor. Keep up with local news, sports stories, and personal interest stories in our papers. Check out www.wahpetonDailyNews.com for more information about our e-newsletter right at your own computer. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes all of the teams the best of luck this season. Richland IFC works closely with their producers to utilize superior cropping and processing systems that yield products and ingredients of the highest quality and integrity. Richland IFC is dedicated to working with their growers through relationships based on longevity and mutual benefits for all parties involved. Richland IFC and its producers utilize superior cropping and processing systems that yield products and ingredients of the highest quality and integrity for food manufacturers. Richland IFC proudly supports all local sports teams. Welcome back to Cowboy Field here in Breckenridge, Minnesota. Post 53 from Breckenridge, taking on Parker's Prairie, post 219. And as you can see, Brock Peterson out on the hill there warming up for Parker's Prairie, and Hunter Holte behind the plate. Defensively here, we'll just set the field for you for Parker's Prairie. Gazelle in left, DeBilson in center, Gus Johnson in right, Addix at third base, T. Schaefer at shortstop, Revering at second, and Joe Johnson at first base. With Brock Peterson pitching, Hunter Holte, the catcher. Our umpires today, Brian, Kelly McNary behind the plate, and on the bases, Roy King.
Two of the best out there.
There they are. Roy King just got Good Neighbor Award here, I saw on Facebook. So Roy is a good neighbor.
There you go.
Nothing wrong with that. Roy and Jean. Leading off here for Breckenridge to lead off the bottom of the first is going to be the center fielder, Cam Neto. And we've seen Cam hit the ball well in the high school season and in Legion season, so he's in a good spot here for Breckenridge at the leadoff spot.
Yeah, this Breckenridge team can really do some good things at the plate when they have things going. And Cam's having a good season at the plate as well.
So Cam facing Brock Peterson here in the bottom of the first. Peterson's first pitch. Swung on and a drive to left. Going back for that is Gazelle. And he's going to stop, and just in front of the fence, made the catch. Kind of snow-coned it a little bit, almost bounced out of his glove there as he wasn't too sure how close to the fence he was. He didn't look too far away.
Yeah, one more foot and that ball's over the fence.
I thought so.
Right at the track, right up against the fence there, and just brings it into his glove, and a long first out there. Ball well hit there by Cam.
Cam Neto, yeah, he drives it deep and just couldn't, a little more oomph and it would have gone out. And there is very, if little, any breeze here today at Breckenridge.
Yeah, any breeze and that ball gets out.
Emmett Vig at the plate, third baseman. There's a little drive, and it's a fly ball and a base hit over T. Schaefer's head at short. And Emmett Vig reaches on a base hit. So two pitches and two swings here for Breckenridge. One was hit deep for an out, and the other one's a base hit. So aggressive at the plate.
Yeah, being aggressive at the plate as they usually are. See if they can get something out of this base hit here.
So Braden Wall, one of the super seniors. He and Emmett Vig, both super seniors. Braden Wall playing over at NDSCS. Wall in right field. And there goes Vig down to second base, and he'll reach easily on a stolen base.
And we've seen that by Breckenridge, whether that's in Legion season or during the high school season. They get that leadoff runner on, or get that runner on, and try and take advantage of movement in scoring position.
And there he is in scoring position, is Emmett Vig. That one caught the corner. It's strike one. It's 1-1 now. One ball, one strike, one out. Vig at second base. And the pitch hit him in the shoulder to Braden Wall, so he'll get a free pass to first base on the hit by pitch.
Up next, your shortstop.
So runners now on first and second for Breckenridge. Brings up Cooper Yagi, the cleanup hitter for Breck. Cooper again having a good season. Took a week off there to do the Shrine Bowl and came back strong after we saw him come back after that one.
Yeah, took a little time off to play some football and getting back in baseball mode here.
Peterson delivers at the shoulders. Strike one. Just under the shoulders, I should say. So 0-1 count here to Cooper Yagi. Cooper with the runner in scoring position at second base is Emmett Vig. At first base, Braden Wall. Pickoff move to second, and back in plenty of time is Emmett Vig. Beautiful 86 degrees here. Not a cloud in the sky. Swung on and a drive to center field. DeBilzen going back, and it gets over his head and it bounces to the fence. We should get 2 runs in. Here comes Vig, and followed closely behind him is Wall, as Cooper is going to slide in the third with a triple. So a triple and 2 RBI for Cooper Yagi to start out the game for Breckenridge.
Yeah, DeBilzen just kind of misjudged that. He started in and then had to turn around and go back, and just right over his head, not able to track it down. And Cooper standing up at third, bringing in 2 runs.
So a nice triple there for Cooper over the head of DeBilzen. And Cooper 90 feet away from scoring the 3rd run here in the bottom of the 1st. And up at the plate with a swing is Chris Nito, the designated hitter, and it's going to go to deep short. Going back is T. Schaefer, and that one falls in. And the throw comes home, and Cooper Yagi slides in safely as the throw goes past the catcher, Hunter Holte, and scooting down to second is going to be Chris Nito.
So I don't know if he just kind of just lost it there at short, or but that ball gets away from him.
It was a catchable ball. There was no
Certainly
question.
a catchable ball.
Yeah.
Just got away from him. I don't know if he took his eye off it at the last second there or what, but that adds another run, and now Breckenridge up 3-0.
Big Jared Arnold, the catcher, is up now. Takes low for a ball. There's still 1 out here for Breckenridge in the bottom of the 1st. 1-2-3 inning for Jace Heggie to start out the 1st inning. And now in the bottom of the 1st, Breckenridge has hit the ball every time. And there's a fly ball to right field. Gus Johnson coming in and didn't make the catch. It bounced. Holding up there possibly to tag at second base was Chris Nito, but it dropped in there for a base hit for Arnold.
I thought he just had it there on the shoestrings, and then saw it bounce. I think both runners thought he caught it, and then saw the ball bounce away there.
First running at first base, number 5, Adam Ullman. Now batting, the second baseman, number 11, Colin Roberts.
So Colin Roberts now up for Breckenridge, facing Brock Peterson. Again, runners on first and second and only 1 out. Delivers up high for a ball. On deck is Jace Werner for Breckenridge. That one's delivered outside on the chalk. It's another ball. So it's 2-0 now to Colin Roberts, the second baseman. Another swing, and that one's over our head. Almost hit Brian's motorcycle, but it's pretty safe.
Oh, it's in the clear. I got it tucked away back there.
Did you? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I thought you were going to put it in the shed.
Might have to put it in the shed.
Could have. The door's unlocked.
Comes up high for a ball.
Don't want it to get dusty back there.
So it's 3-1 now to Colin Roberts. As we've said many times here on Three Borders Sports Network, the hitter's pitch. And he does swing at that one, and he's going to pull it foul, and it's going to land before the left fielder Gazelle can get there. So it's a full count now to Colin Roberts. Again, runners at first and second, 1 out, so that means the infield fly rule is in effect. Not a big crowd here yet. Some people probably still working to get here to work with the 5 o'clock start time. And the pitch swung on, and that's pulled foul in the third base side, but it looks catchable. Addicks over to make the catch just past the third base box, and that is out number 2 on a foul ball fly out.
Now batting,
Get the second one there.
number 12.
Not a tough play over there at third, but able to make it.
That's going to bring up Jace Werner with runners now at first and second again for Breckenridge. Nito Chris at second. That's low for a ball. And at first base is Jared Arnold. Getting the triple by Cooper Yagi drove in 2 runs. So it's 1-1 now. 1 ball, 1 strike to Jace Werner. And on deck is Connor Twidwell. The 1-1 pitch. was low and in the dirt, so it's ball 2, 2-1. Brock Peterson sets and delivers just a little bit outside. It's ball 3. So again, the 3-1 count with 2 outs. Swung on and driven to center. DeBilson looks like he's got this one gauged and does and makes the catch. So Jace Werner retired on a fly ball to center field, and that retires the side. But they scored 3 runs on 3 hits and left 2 on base. So that, and there was one Parker's Prairie error. So that retires the side. We got one complete here at Breckenridge, Minnesota, the Cowboy Field. And Breckenridge leads Parker's Prairie 3-0. We'll be right back after these messages on Three Borders Sports Network. Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them the best of luck.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to Three Borders Sports Network. Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson. We're going to the top of the second here. Brian, Breckenridge got a nice cushion lead here in the first inning for Jace Heggie. 3-0, 3 runs on 3 hits, and there was 1 error. But they could have done some more damage, leaving 2 on base. But again, a good half inning for Breck.
Yeah, a good half inning. Got a good deep ball there from Cooper Yagi. Able to hit a deep ball to center field, just over the center fielder's head, and then taking advantage of an error to get the 3 runs.
Cole Gazelle leading off, the left fielder for Parker's Prairie, the number 4 hitter facing Jace Heggie. That one bounces in front of home plate, and Almold knocks that one down. In the first inning, Heggie had 11 pitches, or 10 pitches, excuse me. Ground ball to third, bobbled at third, and it's not going to get over to first base in time. Vig thought he had it there, and it just bounced out of his glove, Brian, and committed the error.
Yeah, it just didn't come up out of off the ground clean for him. Kind of went into his body there, and not able to handle it, and just bobbled it a little bit, and just a little late on the throw there.
So the first miscue here by Breckenridge in the top of the second allows Gazelle to reach first base. And now batting is Revering, David Revering, and he fouls it back out of play over the first base side. Tomorrow night we'll have the games from John Randall Field tomorrow night. We will have the Wahpeton Post 20 taking on the West Fargo Aces tomorrow night. 2 games, first game starting at 5:30. Heggie delivers inside. It's 1-1.
That ought to be a good one tomorrow.
Yeah, should be. Post 20 come off a doubleheader win on Monday night.
Yeah, they were up at Kindred.
Yeah.
Come away with 2 wins there.
Second game was close. It was 8-7. I think it was 8-7.
Yeah, I think they were
Final.
down 7-0 in that game and able to come back and win that game by a run. And, of course, we've got our annual 4th of July game. That one sails up high for Heggie. It's 2-1. So our annual 4th of July game right here between Post 53 and then, of course, Wahpeton Post 20 at 8 o'clock from John Randall Field. Big crowd usually for that, and a nice fireworks show. And I believe the Bee Legion starts at 4:30 is what I've been told. I think it was originally set for 5, but I think they've switched it now to 4:30. 4 would even be better, huh?
That one comes a strike at the knees. It's full count now to Revering.
They changed the dates on that state tournament too. Babe Ruth. He's got to go Thursday.
So Hagee delivers the full count pitch now with nobody out. And there goes the runner, swung on and fouled out of play. So we'll go back and do it all over again.
Just a little late on that one.
Gazelle was taken off at first base there, Brian. So Coach Arvidsson trying to get something to happen here on the 3-2 count.
Trying to get something going here with the hit and run, down 3-0 in the second.
And now Hagee goes over to first to Twidwell, and back in plenty of time is Gazelle.
And try to keep Gazelle honest over there.
Hagee sets. Brings it home. High for ball 4. So now the first 2 runners reach here in top of the second.
Hagee had 3 pitches on the inside there. Just couldn't find the mark.
First baseman,
Missed
number
3 times
16,
there.
Joe
Inside.
Johnson.
Had to brush the batter back once. And that last one high and inside.
So this one's going to bring up now Joe Johnson, the first baseman. Again, runners at first and second, less than 2 outs. Hagee looks back to second, sets and delivers. There's a bunt attempt, and it's going to roll foul by Joe Johnson. So strike 1 to Johnson as Coach Arvidsson trying to move the runners up into scoring position to second and third on that bunt.
Yeah, post 19 trying to get themselves back in this game, play a little small ball, move the runners over.
So Hagee delivers. That one's just outside, and it's called a strike on the corner. So Joe Johnson did not square that time.
That one caught the very edge of the corner.
So Hagee sets now. One ball, 2 strikes. Joe Johnson. Hagee, swing and a miss.
Good pitch there.
Retires Johnson. So Johnson on the swing. Hagee with a good pitch. Retires Johnson.
Number 21.
So the error that led off the inning there, Brian, we'll see if it proves to be a big out that could have been. As coming to the plate now is the catcher, Hunter Holte, number 7 hitter in the lineup.
Yeah, we've seen when the innings get extended, they tend to come back and hurt.
That one's popped back, and it's going to end up here by the grandstand. So it's out of play, and it's strike 1.
We'd appreciate if you help with all foul balls taken to the concession stand for a free treat.
That little guy's already got a freezy in a hand. He wants to go get another one. Oh, and a pickoff attempt at first base. As Twidwell went over to cover, and not in time was the throw, but
Underneath the trees too, so you can clearly find any balls.
trying to deflect attention at second base, and he tried to move to first base. As a call strike there now to Hunter Holte, and it's no balls, 2 strikes. Hagee delivers just inside. Very close. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Defensively for Breckenridge, Werner in left, Cam Nito in center, Braden Wall in right, Fig at third, Yagi at short, Roberts at second, and Twidwell at first. Hagee delivers in a swing and a foul ball over into the batter's box on the third base side, and the count remains 1-2.
Thought he had that last pitch on the corner again.
Mm-hmm. The 1-2 pitch from Jace Hagee. Swing and a miss. So Hagee brought that one in high. Hunter Holte thought that one looked pretty good, and his eyes got big, but it was up high above the strike zone, but a swing and a miss. So another good pitch by Hagee out of the strike zone.
Two strikeouts in a row there, both on high pitches just above the strike zone. and trying to work himself out of this inning here now with 2 outs.
Gus Johnson, the right fielder, with runners at first and second for Parker's Prairie. Hagee delivers outside for ball.
Trying to work that corner again.
Gazelle at second, Revering at first. At the plate, Gus Johnson. Hagee with the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and it's popped, and it's going to be out of play past third base side. Over in the wheat field. Hopefully he can find it. So it's 1-1 now with 2 outs. Runners at first and second for Parker's Prairie. Again, the pickoff move at first base, and it's a good thing 6'4" Connor Twidwell was 6'4".
Yeah, that one almost got away.
Mm-hmm.
Got to be careful here. That could have probably scored a run there.
I think so. That one would have got away from Twidwell. Swung on and fouled away, so the count now goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Retrieved in the on-deck circle by Blake Addix. Due up next for Parker's Prairie. As the crowd continues to filter in here. 1-2. No junior Legion game today here in Breckenridge. Just the 2 varsity games. Oof, and that one's low and in the dirt, and Arnold had all he could do to try and get that one from going by him, but it was about a 57-footer that was tough to deflect and keep in front of him.
Yeah, he got in front of it there and just scooted off his shin there. He's kind of gingerly coming back to the plate.
So the wild pitch allows the runners to advance now. Both runners in scoring position here with a base hit and 2 outs. The count is 2-2.
Certainly take one of those strikeouts here.
That one's inside, and it's full.
Gonna have to come with it here now.
First base is open, but you don't want to give that free pass up. Swung on and a little chopper right in front of the plate. Hagee's got a hustle, and he goes home to Arnold, and Arnold tags out the runner coming home. So not a bad play there by Jace Hagee there, bud.
No, a great decision there to just go home, make the easy play right there in front of him, and Arnold able to hold on and make the tag for the 3rd out.
So an interesting finish here to the inning with runners on second and third and a little chopper right in front of the mound. Hagee comes to field it defensively, and it's a good thing Arnold didn't go out to get that one either, Brian. And Arnold stayed at home, and Hagee flipped it to him and tagged out the runner coming home as Cole Gazelle.
Yeah, just a good fundamental play there.
Yeah.
And both pitcher and catcher do their job to get the 3rd out and get themselves kind of out of a bit of a jam there.
Yeah.
With the air to lead off the inning, had runners in scoring position at second and third there, and post 53 able to get out of that thing.
All right, so we'll take a break here, Brian. We're going to the bottom of the second. Breckenridge still leads 3-0 over Parker's Prairie. Back after this.
Wapenen Drug and Gift on Dakota Avenue in Wapenen is your locally owned hometown pharmacy. Lori Strauss and her team have over 60 years of combined pharmaceutical experience. In addition to prescription medication, you can also find all of your over-the-counter pharmaceutical needs as well. Wapenen Drug and Gift has a huge selection of home decor, gift ideas, and always free gift wrapping. You can find something for everyone at Wapenen Drug and Gift, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6, and Saturdays, 9 to 2.
PA announcer Art Gracco playing some funky music.
That's the Commodores going on over
Got
there.
some Commodores. I don't know. So it's
Like it.
It is.
Art.
Yeah, look at Art go. 2 runners left on base for Parker's Prairie in that half inning. Again, they started out with an error and a walk, and the first 2 runners reach, but Jace Hagee coming out of that one and pitching well to get out of the inning.
Yeah, the 2 strikeouts really helped him out there, and then a good play to get out of the inning on the 3rd out.
So here comes Connor Twidwell at the plate, his first at bat today here in the bottom of the second. The Breckenridge post 53 batted 8 hitters in the their half of the first.
Your first baseman,
So Twidwell looking
number
to do some
17,
offensive damage here. He
Connor
takes high for a
Twidwell.
ball.
We had talked about Twidwell in the great high school season that he had at the plate, batting over 700 for a time there, and see if he can pick things up here in the Legion season.
So Brock Peterson delivers just over the head of Twidwell. Connor pretty relaxed at that one. That was heading right toward the old melon on top there, and he just kind of ducked his head.
Almost took that right off the helmet.
And
There's
again, another one. I'd have been diving in the dirt twice, guys. I'd have been. Mom would have said, "What the heck are you getting your uniform dirty for that for?" Yeah, I'd have been in digging a hole.
Take it like a man.
Yeah, no, I wasn't doing that. Outside for ball 4 to Connor.
Now back to the top of the order, your center fielder, number 1.
So leadoff hitter Cam Nito back up again, drilled one to left field, just in front of the fence there, and Gazelle made a nice catch there right at the fence on Cam Nito's first at bat, first pitch swinging. And we saw Cam pop a couple of homers in the high school season as well.
Yeah, he can really drive the ball, and did a good job at that first at bat. Fouls that one back for the first strike.
So 34 pitches for Heggie through 2 innings. 27 so far here for Brock Peterson. And the pickoff move to first base, and Twidwell back in plenty of time. And Twidwell reaches on a base on balls. So Brock Peterson sets and brings it home and squaring for the bunt, and it's going to be fouled back into the fence. Cam Nito was heading right toward his belt buckle, and Nito was good enough to get the bat on the ball and fouled it back.
Yeah, I want a tough one to kind of make contact.
Yeah, that
with.
would have been him.
Cam doing a good job there, fouling it off at least.
So 0-2 now, as head coach Kevin Heidemann wanted to try and move the runner up. And there's Nito swinging again, another drive to left field. Gazelle reaches over and makes the catch. Good running catch there by Gazelle, and made the catch on Cam Nito. So Cam Nito drove that one hard to left field too.
Hard right in the gap there, and Gazelle got on his horse right away. Able to run that ball down just in the web of his glove. And Twidwell had to turn around and go back to first, as he thought it was going to fall into the gap. And Post 219 gets the first out of the inning.
Twidwell was nearly on second base there and headed for third. He did not have to go and tag back up through second, though he hadn't quite got there yet. And there goes Twidwell again, and there's a pop-up here by Emmett Vig, and it's behind the plate and falls safely to the ground, and Emmett Vig will get another chance.
Yeah, everybody lost that one. The pitcher saw it first, thought maybe he was going to come in and get it, then the catcher couldn't find it, and the ball falls in the dirt.
Yeah, I don't think the catcher, Hunter Holte, picked that one up off the bat right away. I lost it when it got above the canopy. So it's 0-1 now to Vig. Again, pickoff move, trying to catch Twidwell. It's back safely. So it's 0-1 now to Emmett Vig. Singled in his first at bat and scored. Down to Heidemann, and that's an E on the coach down there in third base box there, Coach Chad.
He's got to get his glove down, get in front of that thing.
Get over in front of it.
What's he doing over there?
He made the effort to look good if he would have got it. The pitch and a swing and a miss. Emmett Vig retired. So that'll be 2 outs here now for Breckenridge in the bottom of the second. And Connor Twidwell still at first. He walked. And now batting for Breckenridge is going to be Braden Wall, the right fielder. He was hit by a pitch in his first at bat and scored. We'll see if Twidwell does anything here with 2 outs. And Peterson thought the same thing.
Just holding him over there.
Two outs here in bottom of the second. There goes Twidwell. Throw down by Holte. Call was a strike, and Twidwell gets in safely at second base with a stolen base.
Yeah, Holte just to throw just off the mark there, and Twidwell able to get into second.
So one strike here now to Braden Wall with a runner in scoring position. Twidwell did a good job of stealing the base. 2 outs. There's a swing and a little grounder to T. Schaefer. He picks it up, stumbles a little bit. Now over to first, just in time to Joe Johnson to retire. Braden Wall hustling down the line, 6-3 for the putout. So after the initial walk here to Twidwell, he got 3 in a row here for Brock Peterson, and that retires the side. So at the end of 2 innings of play, Breckenridge 3, Parker's Prairie 0. Back after this right here on Three Borders Sports Network. Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair.
Around here, every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
All right, we're back here at Cowboy Field, Breckenridge, Minnesota, home of Post 53 in the summertime. Home of the Breckenridge Cowboys here in the springtime for high school ball. Again, on our Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, we're going to the top of the third here. Breckenridge leads Parker's Prairie 3-0. And leading off here for Parker's Prairie in the top of the third is their number 9 hitter, Blake Addix, the third baseman.
Top of the third inning, your right fielder, number 10, Gus Johnson.
So Addix at the plate. Takes outside. First strike on the corner.
Sorry, I'm wrong. Third baseman, number 20, Blake Addix.
So Jace Hagee delivers in a swing to right center field. Cam Nito hustling over and makes the catch. As heading over there at the same time as Braden Wall, and Cam Nito as a center fielder took control and made the catch. So again, good communication out there in the outfield, Brian.
Man, he can cover ground in a hurry.
Yeah.
He actually had to go a long way to get that ball and called off to make the catch. So nice catch out there in center field by Cam Nito.
He's going to bring up the leadoff hitter, Dylan DeBilzen, center fielder. He grounded out 1-6-3 in his first at bat. That's the one that Jace Hagee kind of went off the tip of his glove and right into Cooper Yeage's glove, and Cooper made the throw to first to retire DeBilzen. Comes up high with ball 2. Both pitchers about the same area of pitches. Hagee threw 2 1/3 so far with 38 pitches, and through 2 innings, Brock Peterson with 2, and that one's to Cooper Yeage's right. He's got to make a long throw out of the hole over to Twidwell. It was in Twidwell's glove, rolled away from his glove, and Twidwell tried to pick it up in time, but by that time, DeBilzen hustled down and made the run.
Nice backhanded play there at short by Yeage.
Now batting
Able to make the throw over there, but Twidwell had to kind of dig it out of the dirt and lost it, picked it up with his right hand, and thought he got it in time, and the umpire says no.
So runner on, DeBilzen at first base brings up T. Schaefer. He fouled out to Connor Twidwell on the first base side in his first at bat. Jace Hagee sets. No balls, 1 strike. And the runner goes. Amel down to second, and it looks like they got him in time. So Amel down to Roberts to cover the bag for the putout on the attempted stolen base.
Just a good throw right on the money there by Amel. And I don't think DeBilzen got a very good jump there.
Yeah.
Throw was there well before he got to second base. for the easy out there.
Yeah, the tag was up high in the shoulder as DeBilsen was starting to get into his slide, and it just, like you said, Brian, I don't know if he got a decent jump that he wanted.
Yeah, I just think he got out of there a little bit late, and, you'd like to see just a play there, but he didn't even really get a chance.
So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to the hitter, T. Schaefer. That one comes inside. It's 2-2. Higgy with the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled over to the first base dugout. Hits the safety fence in front of the dugout. As assistant coach Chris Roberts hustles out of the dugout to get that one. You're smiling.
I don't know how much of a hustle that was, but it was a great effort. I will say that.
All right.
I will say that.
Chad to my left is smiling as well. So it's 3-2. There's a call, strike 3, and that retires the side on the strikeout by T. Schaefer. So Heggie catches T. Schaefer looking, and the side is retired after 3 up, 3 down. But again, the play of the inning here was Jared Arnold throws out the runner at second base on the attempted stolen base. We're going to call it a half an inning there. We'll come back for the bottom of the third right after these messages on Three Borders Sports Network. Breckenridge 3, Parker's Prairie 0.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connecting.
The Wapaton Daily News wishes all area sports teams the best of luck this year. The Wapaton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the Daily News and the News Monitor. Keep up with local news, sports stories, and personal interest stories in our papers. Check out www.wapatondailynews.com for more information about our e-newsletter right at your own computer. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes all of the teams the best of luck this season. All right, we're back here at Breckenridge, Minnesota. We're going to the bottom of the third. Breckenridge post 53 leads Parker's Prairie post 219, 3-0. 3 runs, 3 hits, 2 errors for Breckenridge. No runs, no hits, and 1 error for Parker's Prairie so far. So the number 4 hitter in the lineup for Breckenridge comes up, and that's Cooper Yagi. Cooper tripled with 2 RBI in his first at bat.
He had a hard hit ball to deep center field.
High for ball 1. Yeah, Cooper gave that first one a ride there, and DeBilsen hustled back, but just went over his head on a dead run. Just a shot by Cooper. That one's high and away there. That's ball 2. Chris Nito giving that one chase. Again, it's good to see Chris back here playing some athletics. One's fouled away.
Yeah, Chris is going to be playing some football at science school here
yes,
in
yeah.
fall.
Yeah.
So
hurt his knee partway through October, I think it was, and had to sit out the basketball season.
yeah, he was off to a great start in football too.
Yeah, it's 3-1 now to Cooper. So good to see him back on the field.
Yeah, that team had a lot of success. They had to, end their season in the playoffs.
Drive to deep right center, and that's going to drop in the gap. Cooper rounds first, headed for second. See if he's going to try and get to third, and he's going to hold up there now at second base on a double to right center. So Cooper halfway to the cycle there, buddy.
Just another well-hit ball all the way back to the wall in the gap, and able to just stand up in second nonchalantly there. And Breckenridge in business here.
I think when he rounded the corner at first, he was thinking triple, but DeBilsen got it back in plenty of time here to hold Cooper to 2 bags.
Yeah, no chance to get the third on that one.
Chris Nito now at the plate. He reached on an error in his first at bat. That went outside and away, and Cooper Yagi going to get to third base on the wild pitch.
So he does make his way to third. Just took him one extra pitch to get there.
One extra pitch to get there, and that's ball one now to Chris Nito. Arnold on deck. That one's just a little bit high. It's ball two, 2-0. Brock Peterson on the mound. Hunter Holte behind the plate. Peterson delivers up high for ball three. That one's high for ball four. So another walk issued here by Peterson to Chris Nito.
Now batting your catcher, number 22, Jared Hummel.
So Arnold singled in his first at bat. Boop went out into right field and not able to get to it was Gus Johnson. So with runners at the corners now, Jared Arnold's got a chance to do some damage here for Breckenridge.
Nobody out.
Peterson sets, looks at both runners, and delivers a strike on the outside corner for strike one. We'll see if Coach Heidemann gets Chris Nito moving.
I mean, you kind of expect it, right, Joe?
I do. Took a half a step there, and that's about as far as he went. That one's fouled down the first base line. Is it going to get out of play? It does. No, it was, but it wasn't a catchable ball, I guess what I should say.
Almost in the dugout there.
Yeah. Thought when Joe Johnson gave up on it there, it was going out of play, but it bounced just right there by the edge of the dugout. So Arnold behind in the count now. No balls, 2 strikes. Peterson sets and delivers, and there goes Nito, and a swing and a miss, and Nito will get down to second base easily.
Yeah, we kind of expected that to happen. No throw there. And
How did that happen? He must have, and Cooper Yagi comes home. Okay, so something happened there where Nito thought he had to go back to first base, and now,
now
they called time.
He
did call him out. There was not time called. So after all that, Nito is out at second base. And Cooper Yagi ends up coming home to score. So what a weird play that was, Brian.
Time wasn't called. The pitcher had the ball, but he didn't return to the mound.
Now batting
And
second baseman, number 11, Colin Roberts.
Nito stood up like time was called. He's going to brush the dirt off, and he's tagged out for the second out.
Yeah, the time wasn't called yet. Nito just stood up. Of course, he was jogging back to the dugout thinking that Arnold, I don't know what he was thinking there. I guess I shouldn't try to outthink what he was thinking. So anyway, there's 2 outs on the board after that weird play, but a run does cross the plate with Cooper Yagi coming home out smartly on that one. So it's 2 balls, 1 strike now to Colin Roberts. Popped out to third in his first at bat. Swung on and missed. It's 2-2 and 2 outs. Yeah, weird way to go out there.
I don't know if he was purposely coming into the infield. But
anyway, there's 2 outs. Yeah,
we'll figure it out later, I guess.
Yeah, I'll go home and I'll watch it tonight, and then I'll see what happened. For some reason, he must have thought Arnold was fouled it or something. I don't know. There's a call strike, and that's going to retire Colin Roberts on strikes, and that will retire Breckenridge as well here in the bottom of the third. So they do score 1 run on 1 hit by Cooper Yagi, and he also scored, and that's going to end the 3rd inning. So we've got 3 innings complete here at Cowboy Field. Breckenridge 4, Parker's Prairie 0. Back for the top of the 4th, right here on Three Borders Sports Network after this. Richland IFC works closely with their producers to utilize superior cropping and processing systems that yield products and ingredients of the highest quality and integrity. Richland IFC is dedicated to working with their growers through relationships based on longevity and mutual benefits for all parties involved. Richland IFC and its producers utilize superior cropping and processing systems that yield products and ingredients of the highest quality and integrity for food manufacturers. Richland IFC proudly supports all local sports teams.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
All right, we're going to the top of the fourth there, Brian, and Breckenridge leads 4-0 on a weird scoring play there for Breckenridge in the bottom of the fourth. Cooper Yagi with a nice double, ended up at third on a wild pitch, and after that, then it was kind of weird everything had happened after that.
Yeah, I think Cam thought that time was called when he stood up there after sliding back in.
And he was heading back to first base originally, or he thought he was out or something. I don't know what happened there.
At the top of the fourth inning.
I don't know. So anyway, it's going to the top of the fourth here. Parker's Prairie trails Breckenridge 4-0. 47 pitches for Heggie, 52 for Peterson here as we go to the top of the fourth. So the pitch count is not too far off. And check swing is called strike on the pitcher Brock Peterson. He popped out to Heggie right in front of the mound on his last at bat. And the pitch, nice breaking pitch there from Jace Heggie.
Yeah, that one right across the plate, froze the batter there.
So it's no balls, 2 strikes now to the pitcher, Brock Peterson. Heggie delivers. There's a little chopper to second base. Roberts gets over toward the bag, and he's got to make the throw over to Twidwell and gets Peterson in plenty of time for the first out.
Yeah, Roberts making a good play there.
Up next.
Had to go away to get the ball and then come back to get it back to first for the first out.
So that's going to bring up the left fielder now. Cole Gazelle reached on an error in his first at bat. Was tagged out when he came home for the third out of the inning. There's a strike by Jace Heggie. Again, a nice evening here at Breckenridge. Sunny day, not a cloud in the sky. Inside for a ball. High sky, as they say, Brian.
High sky. I like that. Take a little bit of a breeze, though.
Yeah, we could use a little bit of a breeze. The flag is hanging straight down. Breaking pitch that time comes up a little bit high for Heggie there. It's 2-1.
That one looked good, too. Looked like almost in the same spot.
2-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled back. It's 2-2. "51 minutes into this game. Heggie delivers. Swung on and missed, and he gets another strikeout for out number 2 here in the fourth inning.
Up next,
There's 4 strikeout there.
12, David Revering.
Gets himself in a little bit of a jam and able to get himself out of it.
It's up now for Parker's Prairie is David Revering. Walked in his first at bat. Heggie delivers that one in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that one got away from him a little bit.
The only walk issued by Heggie so far was to Revering in the second inning. That one's inside for a ball. And Werner in left. Nito in center, that's Cam, and then Wall in right. Big, Yagi, Roberts, and Twidwell going left to right in the infield. Swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Heggie looking for the quick inning here.
Heggie looking to get a little revenge here after giving up the walk the last time.
Swung on and missed. It's strike 2. So 2-2. See if he goes low with that one or brings it up into the shoulder area. Went low with it again, and Revering did a good job of fighting that one off to hang in there. It's 2-2.
come high with this next one.
Yeah. I would. There it was, but it just sailed outside on him. He brought the breaking pitch in, too.
Yep, just lost it a little bit there.
Yep. Released it a little bit too high. It's full count to Revering. 2 outs. There's a little chopper. Roberts got to get over to his left, knocks it down. Gets it over to Twidwell in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 here in the top of the 4th for Breckenridge on the ground ball out of David Revering. So that ends the inning here. Again, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base here in the top of the 4th. We're going to go to the bottom of the 4th. Breckenridge 4, Parker's Prairie 0. Back after this.
Wapenen Drug and Gift on Dakota Avenue in Wapenen is your locally owned hometown pharmacy. Lori Strauss and her team have over 60 years of combined pharmaceutical experience. In addition to prescription medication, you can also find all of your over-the-counter pharmaceutical needs as well. Wapenen Drug and Gift has a huge selection of home decor, gift ideas, and always free gift wrapping. You can find something for everyone at Wapenen Drug and Gift, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6, and Saturdays, 9 to 2.
Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wapenen, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair. Well, we're going to the bottom of the 4th here. Breckenridge leads Parker's Prairie 4-0. And leading off for Breckenridge will be Jace Werner, followed by Connor Twidwell, and then the top of the order with Cam Nito. So 8-9-1 to lead off the bottom of the 4th here. Again, Jace Heggie doing a nice job here on the hill for Breckenridge so far with 62 pitches through 4 innings. But again, he's been efficient with what he's done.
4 strikeouts.
4 strikeouts and 1 walk, yeah.
Hasn't had himself in too much trouble. Had 1 jam early, and able to get a couple strikeouts in that inning to get himself out of it.
And there's a nice pitch by Brock Peterson as strike 1 to Jace Werner. Jace, in his first at bat, flew out to center field. DeBilson playing straight away center. There's a drive to shortstop. T. Schaefer picks it up over to first base. Throw comes up high, and getting in there just in time was Jace Werner as the throw pulled off Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson had to go in the air to get that ball. Otherwise, it was going to go over his head.
First baseman,
and
number 17,
leadoff batter on again here
Twidwell.
in the bottom of the 4th.
So number 9 hitter now, Connor Twidwell, comes up to the plate.
Not necessarily your normal number 9 hitter.
No. Connor could do some damage, and that one bounces off his left shoulder. Again, I'd have been heading to the dirt, man. I'd have been kissing the chalk on that one. So another hit by pitch there for Breckenridge, and they've got runners now on first and second.
And Connor's been on base twice here. And,
yeah, he just stood there and let that thing hit him.
Yeah, not able to really take a swing at it.
No. Cam Nito at the plate. Cam is 0 for 2 with 2 solid drives to left field. The first one right at the fence, and the second one was a good shot. And Gazelle had to make a nice running catch on that one.
Yeah, 2 good plays by Gazelle out there in left field on Cam Nito.
Just inside, it's ball 1, 1-1 now. Runners at first and second, nobody out for Breckenridge here in the bottom of the 4th. Peterson delivers, and Cam Nito falls that one back over the third base dugout into, nope, didn't quite make the wheat field. That's an easy freezy there. You catch that? I did
easy
freezy. Chad, did you get that? You with me? All right.
He'll be here all week.
Yep. Peterson delivers high for a ball. Well, I haven't had another chance to say blooper to Cooper yet, so did that in the high school season. I haven't done it since. So I had to use that one, too.
We'll get one in there.
You think so?
Yeah.
There's a call strike, and Cam Needle retired on strikes, watching that one go by. So Peterson doing a good job there, retiring Cam Needle, and brings up Emmett Vig. Emmett singled and scored in the first and struck out in the second.
I'm sure Gazelle will thank him later when they get in the dugout that he hasn't run down another ball by Needle.
Yeah. So Brock Peterson delivers high for ball. With this pitch coming up here, Peterson will be at 62 pitches as well. So both pitchers at 62 with that pitch. Drive to short. And you got one at second. T. Schaefer got it over to Rivering just in time, but not to get Emmett Vig hustling down the line as Werner goes to third.
I thought they were going to be able to turn that into two. Vig hustling down there, they beat it out.
Yeah, there was a little bit of hesitation there by T. Schaefer. I don't know if Revering was late into the bag or what here, as we got a mound visit as Coach Arvidsson decides to come out and pay a visit here to Brock Peterson. This mound visit brought to you by Wahpeton Drug, located on Dakota Avenue, downtown Wahpeton. Wahpeton Drug can take care of all your prescription needs, over-the-counter needs, gifts, cards, and much, much more. Stop and see Lori, Shannon, Amy Christie, and everybody else down at Wahpeton Drug, right on Dakota Avenue, downtown Wahpeton. That mound visit brought to you by Wahpeton Drug. Free gift wrapping down there, too.
That's what I like.
They do a nice job of that.
That's right.
So I think Coach Arvidsson probably talking more to his defense here with runners on the corners, Brian, trying not to get caught off guard here what they're going to do. So he probably just wanted to make sure what his defense was going to do if the runner first, Emmett Vig, takes off.
Yeah, you got two out here. You want to make sure that you get out of the inning, get everybody on the same page, and not give up an easy one here.
And there goes Vig. And the throw down is to second, and safely in at second base on the steal is Vig.
So that'll leave first base open.
And the call was a strike or a ball? I think it was a ball. There's a swing and a line drive caught right in T. Schaefer's mid. He hardly had to move, and a line drive shot there by Braden Wall retires Breckenridge, stranding two runners here in the bottom of the fourth. We're going to go to the top of the fifth. Parker's Prairie 0, Breckenridge 4, back after this. Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them the best of luck.
Around here, every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
All right, we're back here in the top of the fifth. Cowboy Field, Breckenridge, Minnesota, home of the Cowboys during the high school season, home of Post 53 in the summertime. Field looking pretty good. It's nice and green out there. Had some rain here recently and greened up some grass around the area. So that's a good thing.
I thought Chad might have had something to do with the field conditions out there.
Waters it every day.
Waters it every day. There you go.
Sure he does. All right, we're going to the top of the fifth now here on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Parker's Prairie 0, Breckenridge 4. 3 innings in the first, or 3 runs in the first inning, for Breckenridge, 1 in the third. It's going to bring up Joe Johnson, the first baseman, struck out in his first at bat. Yagi delivers in a slow ground ball to Yagi, and he's got to fire that one over to Twidwell in plenty of time to retire Joe Johnson on the 6-3 putout. So Yagi doing a nice job gloving that one and getting it over to Twidwell.
Yeah, making that one look routine.
Catcher number 21, Hunter.
So 1 pitch, 1 out here for Breckenridge. As Hunter Holte, the catcher, comes up. He also struck out in his first at bat. Getting a second look here at Jace Heggie. There's a swing and a drive for a base hit. That one, Cooper Yegi never had a chance at shortstop. A nice line drive base hit between short and third.
Yeah, just right through the hole there. Cooper not a chance to make a move on it, get over there.
Now batting, your right fielder, number 10, Gus
The first hit
Johnson.
for Parker's Prairie here comes in the top of the fifth against Jace Heggie. So Heggie giving up his first hit. That's going to bring up Gus Johnson, the right fielder, reached on a fielder's choice in his first at bat. That one sails way outside on Heggie for ball one, and heading down to second base is Hunter Holte on the wild pitch. And that one just got away from him.
Just way off the mark there, and almost no chance to get in front of that and save it. And goes all the way back to the fence.
Yeah, Jace knew that right away as soon as he let go. That one was, he was shaking his head right away. So 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out here. Swung on and missed by the left-handed swinging Gus Johnson. Higgy delivers high for a ball. It's 2-1. I want to thank all of our sponsors, the Wapaton Daily News, OSPTI, Thrivent, Richland IFC, Farmers Union Insurance, Wapaton Drug, and of course don't forget Red River Communications. Higgy sets on the 3-1 pitch, delivers, caught the corner, strike 2. So it's
that
full
corner
count
again.
Yep. So Higgy doing what he has to here, coming from behind. It's 3-2 now with 1 out. Runner at second base is Hunter Holte. Higgy delivers, swing on and missed. Gus Johnson retired on strikes.
Heggie getting his 5th strikeout of the game there. Nice pitch to put away the batter.
Third baseman, number 20.
It's going to bring up now the number 9 hitter, Blake Addix. Popped out to Cam Neto in center field in his first at bat. There's a little drive to Cooper Yegi at short. Picks it up on the third hop to Twidwell in plenty of time, and that retires the side, and it retires Addix. 6-3 on the putout. 1 left on base. No runs as we go to the bottom of the 5th here. Breckenridge still leads 4-0 over Parker's Prairie. We'll be right back after this. The Wapaton Daily News wishes all area sports teams the best of luck this year. The Wapaton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the Daily News and the News Monitor. Keep up with local news, sports stories, and personal interest stories in our papers. Check out www.wapatondailynews.com for more information about our e-newsletter right at your own computer. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes all of the teams the best of luck this season. Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wapaton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair. All right, we're back here in Breckenridge, Minnesota. Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson here. Well, B-Dub, we've seen a pretty clean game here. Again, Jace Heggie doing the job on the hill there. He's got 5 strikeouts for Breckenridge and only 1 walk here unofficially. So Breckenridge off to a good start here against Parker's Prairie.
Yeah, Parker's Prairie had a miscue early, and Breckenridge able to take advantage of it to get the runs on the board, but since then been fairly clean.
Cooper so far on the day, he's got a triple with 2 RBI on that one, and then he doubled and scored in the 3rd. Cooper has had a hand basically in all 4 runs. He drove in the 2 guys ahead of him, scored the 3rd run in the bottom of the 1st,
And then we had the weird play where he ended up scoring the 4th run.
Yep. That one's over his head there for ball. It's 2-1 to Cooper. He's got the double and the triple, so it's 2 of the hardest ones to get here in the cycle. So maybe we can see a single and a homer. That one's not going to go either place, so it's going to go foul.
Well, let's not jinx him here, Joe.
Oh, there you go. The announcer
Put
jinx
that
already.
announcer jinx on him, like you like to do.
Yes. See, I said it, didn't I? I didn't say that Jace had a no-hitter going into the 5th, so you can't blame me for that one.
He did, though.
Yeah, he did. There's a little drive, and there he's going to get his single unless he can stretch that one into a double.
There you go. No.
So he's got 3/4 of the cycle here so far here in the bottom of the 5th with a single. He's got the single, double, and triple.
So the announcer jinx is not a thing.
Well, there you go. We just proved it wrong.
All right. There you go.
I like that. Chris Nito's up now. Chris reached on an air and walked so far today. Cooper dives back to first on the pickoff attempt there by Peterson. 4-0 lead for Breckenridge here in the bottom of the 5th. It's a call strike on the corner. 0-1 now to Chris Nito. There goes Yagi. Throw down by Holte, not in time, and Yagi gets in safely. So a stolen base for Cooper Yagi.
I don't think it was a matter of if he was going to go. It was just when he was going to go.
Right. Oh, there's time down at second base as he gets the sand out of a shoe and reties his shoelace.
And time was called.
That time, yep. Hey, buddy, speaking of Red River Communications, we did the Shrine Bowl.
Yeah.
I think we got asked back again, didn't we?
We did get asked back again.
How
yeah.
about that?
Evidently, we did a good job, or a good enough job, I should say, and they're going to let us come back and do it again.
How about that? That is a wild pitch there, and Cooper Yagi's going to head to third. Yeah, we had a great time doing it, and the Shrine folks took a vote, and by golly, we got voted back in. So,
and then we're going to pick up the banquet as well.
Yes, we will broadcast the banquet next year.
We tried to do it this year, it just didn't work out logistically for us. But I think next year we're going to be able to do both of those events, and the banquet we will try and carry live if we can.
So how about that? The pitch by Peterson, swung on and pulled down the line. Is it going to stay fair? And it does. Gazelle makes the catch right on the line, deep in the corner, and here comes Cooper Yagi to score the 5th run. So a sacrifice fly here for Chris Nito. A nice drive to left field brings in Yagi.
Yeah, I guess if you want to score a run, you got to have Cooper on base. But I'll tell you, Joe, you don't want to hit anything out near Gazelle. He's gonna run it down.
Yeah.
Again, had to cover a little bit of ground there to catch that one right on the line. But he's done a good job out there in left field.
So 2 RBI for Yagi and 2 RBI for Chris Nito. As Jared Arnold takes strike 1. That one's outside for ball 1. So it's 1-1 now with 1 out. Brock Peterson just hit the 75 pitch mark. And he delivers. That one's outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike with 1 out. Arnold at the plate. The bases are empty. That one's pulled to left, and Gazelle just hardly had to move, backed up a step and made the catch. So Gazelle makes the catch, and there's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th.
Deep hit ball, but I don't think many are going to get past Gazelle out there.
I don't think so. He's going to bring up Colin Roberts. Colin popped out to third in his first at bat and struck out in his second at bat. 0 for 2 on the day. So Peterson comes outside on that one. It's ball 1. high for ball 2. Swung on and pulled to the third base side. Is fouled. Home plate umpire Kelly McNary getting out from behind the plate. Checked it out and said that one was foul, boys. We'll do it all over again.
Come back and do it again, just outside the line there.
Addix made a good play there. It looks like he got the throw over, but Colin Roberts gave up on it when he heard it was foul, so that one's just a little bit too high there for Peterson. It's 3 balls, 1 strike now. Hitters count for Colin Roberts. 1 run here in the inning so far for Breckenridge. And it's ball 4 on the inside corner, so Roberts draws the free pass.
Good at bat there for Roberts. Draw the
Now
walk.
batting,
It's going to bring up Jace Werner.
left fielder number 12, Jace Werner.
Jace so far in the day popped out to center and reached on an error. Runner at first base is Colin Roberts. Peterson delivers. Caught the corner for a strike.
Just caught the edge there. Just the edge.
The 0-1 pitch from Brock Roberts. Attempted pickoff move over to first base, and back in plenty of time was Roberts. Peterson delivers just inside, and it squirts off the end of the glove of Holte, and going down to second base is Colin Roberts.
Yeah, just off the tip of the glove there, and Roberts will easily make his way over to second.
Brock Peterson gets the sign from Hunter Holte and delivers. Swung on and fouled back out of play. So Jace Werner behind in count, 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Brock Peterson now at 85 total pitches. Looks in to Holte for pitch number 86. That one just inside as Jace Werner ducked on that breaking pitch and almost came across for a strike. 2-2. There's a drive to left. That's going to go out of play. Hits the tree down the third base line. So count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Runner at second base is Colin Roberts. Jace Werner's at the plate. 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. So Brock Peterson does a nice job to get out of that inning and retires the side on a strikeout there to Jace Werner. So we're going to go to the top of the 6th here. Breckenridge leads. 1 more run here in the bottom of the 5th. Breckenridge leads 5-0 over Parker's Prairie. Back after this, right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connecting.
Wahpeton Drug and Gift on Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton is your locally owned hometown pharmacy. Lori Strauss and her team have over 60 years of combined pharmaceutical experience. In addition to prescription medication, you can also find all of your over-the-counter pharmaceutical needs as well. Wahpeton Drug and Gift has a huge selection of home decor, gift ideas, and always free gift wrapping. You can find something for everyone at Wahpeton Drug and Gift, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6, and Saturdays, 9 to 2.
We are back in Breckenridge, Minnesota. We're going to the top of the 6th, B-Dub. And Breckenridge leads 5-0 here. They've scored in every other inning. 3 in the first, 1 in the third, and 1 in the 5th.
The question would be if Cooper Yeage's up to bat or not, or if he's going to be due up to bat in this inning, because he has been a part of the scoring.
All 5 runs.
Of all 5 runs.
Yep. So he's either scored or knocked them in. So Again, Cooper has scored 3 times and he knocked 2 runs in, so he's had a hand in all 5 of the Breckenridge runs here as we go to the top of the 6th. Chase Heggie still on the mound for Breckenridge. And leading off for Parker's Prairie will be the leadoff hitter, DeBilson, followed by T. Schaefer and Peterson. So 1, 2, 3 in the lineup. Oh, we got a pinch hitter here, Brian. It's a pinch hitter. No, it isn't. That's Dylan DeBilson. Just didn't realize he was number 0 until just now. That one's outside. So it is DeBilson. I'm sorry, folks.
That might be the first error you've ever made.
Yeah. Hey, Chad. That one's low for ball 2.
Chad, I was trying to help him out. I'm a coach. I got to build up his confidence.
Keep him going. Come on. There's a strike. Yeah, we'll see how the game 2 goes. But see, we start all over because we end the broadcast and we'll come back for game 2.
It's like we were never here. We're just starting over.
Yep. That one's inside and low. It's 3-1 now to DeBilson. Dylan DeBilson so far. He grounded out in his first at bat, reached on an error in his second at bat. Yagi delivers to Chase Yagi just out of his reach and a base hit.
Just over the glove of Yagi.
Yeah, Cooper had it timed just right. Just was about 3 inches too short.
Yeah. Gotta get in the weight room and extend those hops a little bit. Just a glove away.
So DeBilson with a leadoff hit here in the top of the 6th. That was on Haggie's 76th pitch. Now batting is Chase T. Schaefer. It's fouled back just on the roof.
That'll wake you up.
That certainly would. Popped out on a foul ball in his first at bat, struck out in his second at bat. Again, 3rd time up here now to see Jace Heggie. Swung on and missed. So strike 2 here on T. Schaefer. That young man got himself a freezy. No, 1-2. Swung on a little blooper. Caught by Roberts, and a good play at first base by DeBilson. Hanging tight there just in case that one did get caught, and it did by Roberts.
Pitching change.
So at the 79th pitch, we're going to have a pitching change. I believe there's a pitch count of 80 would be the mark somewhere that at 80 you can come back after a couple 3 days rest instead of going the full 105. So it looks like a straight change here for Breckenridge, and that will be Adam Ohm coming in to pitch now for Breckenridge. And that mound visit was brought to you by Wahpeton Drug, located on Dakota Avenue, downtown Wahpeton. Wahpeton Drug can take care of your prescription needs, over-the-counter needs, gifts, cards, much, much more. They got all kinds of good stuff in there. Stop and see Lori Shannon and the whole crew down at Wahpeton Drug on Dakota Avenue, right in downtown Wahpeton. That mound visit brought to you by Wahpeton Drug. So Adam Ohm coming in here, Brian, for Breckenridge. I believe with 79 pitches for Jace Heggie. That is probably a mark there. Once he hits 80 pitches, I would assume it's probably a 3-day rest. So Jace could be ready for Sunday again. In the 4th of July game, we'll have that here on Three Borders Sports Network. Post 53 and Post 20 taking on each other on the annual 4th of July game.
Always a good battle between the two rivals across the river, separated by the river there.
We'll have a special group of guests. The 25th anniversary of the state champion Class A Legion team. Wahpeton Post 20 will be back in town. They are all looking forward to it.
There you go. That'll be a great event for those guys. Get back together.
So Brock Peterson is up for Parker's Prairie, and he follows that one off of Adam Ohm for strike 1. Yeah, head coach at that time was Wayne Grippentrog. Gripper's looking forward to it as well. Got a bunch of his guys coming back into town. Adam Ohm delivers that one. Strike 2 on a swing and a miss. Gripper was telling me that some of those guys that are coming back for the reunion on this weekend, he said that some of those guys hadn't even come back for their high school reunions. And he said they're coming back for this, so it's a pretty special event for those guys as Peterson takes strike 3.
Yeah, you get to a point where you get yourself involved in a good team or whatever, and you're able to win a championship. The memories that you create throughout that season or run that you have, they're just amazing. Then now you get a chance to get back together and kind of relive some of those moments. It's just going to be a good time for those guys.
Cole Gazelle, the left fielder, up, takes outside for ball 1 from Adam Ohm. Reached on an air and struck out so far.
Sure, a few stories will be embellished.
Yeah, it would be fun to be around those guys, I'm sure. We'll have our... There's a drive out to left field, dropping back for a step as Jace Werner and makes the catch, and the side is retired. I'll continue more about that here in just a little bit when we come back after a break. So one reach is on a base hit, and that was DeBilson. And then we switch pitchers after that, and Adam Ohm gets the next 2 batters out and retires the side. So 1 left on base with 1 hit, but no runs scored for Parker's Prairie. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. Breckenridge 5, Parker's Prairie 0. Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them the best of luck. The Wapaton Daily News wishes all area sports teams the best of luck this year. The Wapaton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the Daily News and the News Monitor. Keep up with local news, sports stories, and personal interest stories in our papers. Check out www.wapatondailynews.com for more information about our e-newsletter right at your own computer. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes all of the teams the best of luck this season. All right, B-Dub, we're heading to the bottom of the 6th here, and leading off for Breckenridge here is Connor Twidwell. Connor reached on a walk in his first at-bat and hit by a pitch in his second at-bat. So we've got Peterson on the mound again, delivering his 89th pitch there. So he'll be hitting the maximum here soon. Coach Arvidsson trying to get through the game here with the minimum number of pitchers used. There's a call strike.
Twidwell, for someone who can really hit the ball, is really patient at the plate.
Yes.
And he just doesn't really have a lot of bad at-bats.
That one almost hit him too, and he did not move.
Did not flinch at all.
So it's 1 ball, 2 balls, 1 strike, excuse me.
That's what they tell you, Joe. You got to stay there.
Yep. Check swing there, and Connor Twidwell lays off the pitch, and it's ball 3, 3-1. Peterson works in a hurry, brings it in. That one's just tied for a ball. It's ball 4, so Twidwell draws another walk.
Earns his way to base again.
Up next, center fielder number 1.
So Twidwell leads off the bottom of the 6th with a walk. Going to bring up the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 6th, Cam Nito. Cam so far has popped out twice to left field and struck out once.
Yeah, he's hit 2 balls deep to left. Gazelle's had to run him down.
And that one was a good cut. Swing and a miss there by Nito.
Healthy cut there.
Peterson with a good pitch there to... There goes Twidwell, and throw down by Holte is a strike, and it's going to bounce away, but Twidwell's going to stay put. So Twidwell gets another stolen base. That's his second one of the day.
Yeah, you can bet that post 53 is going to put that runner in motion there. and put him in scoring position.
And with Cam Nito up, that thing is driven to center field, but right at DeBilson. DeBilson hardly had to move there, Brian, to make that catch.
Yeah, just kind of slapped at a pitch, was outside, able to reach out there and get it. So line shot right out to the Bills and right on center field. And like you say, Joe, didn't even have to take a step away for the first out.
So Cam Nito's put the barrel on the bat, or barrel of the bat on the ball three times. Just hasn't been able to get it to drop. Brings up Emmett Vig. Thanks outside.
Yeah, he's made solid contact 3 times out there.
Mm-hmm. Vig so far singled and scored in the first, struck out, and reached on a fielder's choice. There's a drive to left. Gazelle comes in about 3 steps, and he makes the catch. And Emmett Vig is retired on the fly ball to Gazelle.
Yeah, you're going to have to hit a shot out there to get it by Gazelle.
Now batting your right fielder, number 13, Braden Wall.
So that's going to bring up super senior Braden Wall, the right fielder. Hit by a pitch and scored in the first inning. Grounded out in the second, and a line drive to T. Schaefer in his last at bat. That one he flies to deep right field, going back in the right field corner, not making the catch. It's going to be fair. Heading to second base is Braden Wall, and coming home to score is Connor Twidwell on a 2-out RBI double by Braden Wall. Gets the run across for Breckenridge.
Yeah, about as close to the line as you can hit it in right field there, and able to drop it right on the line and knock in the RBI to take the lead to 6 now, 6-0.
So Braden Wall with the RBI, and double down the right field line. Just hustling over was Gus Johnson. Just couldn't get to it, Brian. Just kept tailing away.
Yeah, just had too far to go, and the ball was tailing away from him. Just not able to get there. Ball dropped right on the line in the perfect spot.
Oh, and Cooper gets hit by the pitch. Go to first base. All right. I wasn't going to say it, but I was hoping for the cycle.
Well, he's a home run away.
Yeah, I know.
Well, maybe you should have said it, and you jinxed him by not saying it there.
Maybe that's what happened. I double jinxed him, huh?
I mean, the old double jinx.
Yep, brings up Chris Nito. Chris reached on an air, walked, and a sacrifice fly, and that one's popped up behind home plate, and I don't think Holden sees it. Well, I guess maybe it was back here in front of us. That's why he didn't see it. Save the cameras, buddy.
Ah, it's good.
So Chris Nito fouls that one off for strike 1, and then the second pitch by Peterson is going to be a little bloop to short and picked up there by T. Schaefer, and the side is retired. 1 run scores, though, here in the bottom of the 6th, and makes the score 6-0 here as we go to the top of the 7th. Breckenridge 6, Parker's Prairie 0. We'll be right back right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
Richland IFC works closely with their producers to utilize superior cropping and processing systems that yield products and ingredients of the highest quality and integrity. Richland IFC is dedicated to working with their growers through relationships based on longevity and mutual benefits for all parties involved. Richland IFC and its producers utilize superior cropping and processing systems that yield products and ingredients of the highest quality and integrity for food manufacturers. Richland IFC proudly supports all local sports teams. All right, we're back here in Breckenridge. Adam Ohm on for Breckenridge here in the top of the 7th. He finished up the top of the 6th, retiring the 2 hitters that he faced. He came in with 1 out after Jace Heggie left after 79 pitches. And Adam Ohm got a strikeout and a pop out to end the inning in the top of the 6th.
Yeah, came in and did a nice job, and now we're going to see if he can finish out this game here in the top of the 2nd.
He'll face the bottom half of the order, Brian. It's going to be 5, 6, 7 with Revering, Johnson, and Holte coming up.
Top of the 7th. Not 2nd.
What did I say?
I said 2nd.
Oh.
Second baseman, number 12.
Yeah, that's what you were thinking. Second baseman, David Revering. Yeah. Revering so far has walked, got as far as second base, and then his second at bat, he grounded out to Colin Roberts. Adam Ohm delivers. Just off the plate, ball one. Swung on, ball back into the net, into the chain link fence. First strike one. It's 1-1 now. Brock Peterson at 102 pitches through 6.
Getting close to his max there.
Yeah. Adam Ohm delivers. Swung on and missed. Good pitch by Adam Ohm there on David Revering.
Ohm doing a good job of keeping him guessing.
Adam Ohm brings that one in, and it's a fly ball to left. Werner coming over toward the line, makes the catch, and retires David Revering on the fly ball out. Right on the line, Brian.
Got that first one.
Now batting first base.
Ohm got a nice lead to work with here, trying to finish off this game.
Johnson.
It's going to bring up the first baseman, Joe Johnson. Struck out and grounded out. He's over 2 on the day. And the pitch a little bit low there for Arnold, and it squirts away from him. It'll be ball 1. Parker's Prairie, post 219. Pop fly foul, giving chase over here on the third base side is Vig, and does he make the catch? I couldn't see him. He got behind the dugout, and looks like it dropped out of his glove.
You know, it dropped off. He was just there, just a little bit short. I think he's worried about the fence a little bit. Just not able to get there in time. About a half step away.
So it'll be 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, he was getting close to that steel fence there. He's not as big as Twidwell. He wouldn't run through it like Connor would.
No.
Ohm delivers, and there's a ground ball to Roberts at second. 2-hopper. Over to Twidwell in time. Retires Joe Johnson. So Parker's Prairie post 219 down to their last out, and Hunter Holte, the catcher, comes up. He struck out and singled. He's got one of the 2 hits here for Parker's Prairie.
Pitcher, number 1 pinch hit.
We got a pinch hitter, thank you.
Check that. Pinch hitter.
Our professional spotter, Chad Affield, picks that one up. So Isaac Grabo comes up to hit for Hunter Holte.
Chad doing a good job of spotting and
Oh man, he's awesome at that stuff.
filling in, doing a little color.
Yeah,
He's trying to.
he wants your job, man.
Well, we'll have to get him to do a little producing too.
Yeah,
You
get him to run the computer when you're not
Yeah,
here.
you can't just do one thing now. Come on.
Ohm delivers to Grabo, and that's fouled away for a strike. It's 1-1 to the pinch hitter, Isaac Grabo. Six to nothing lead here with 2 outs. Ohm delivers, and it's fouled away. And now Parker's Prairie down to their last strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Isaac Grabo. Adam Ohm looking to finish off post 219 here. That one's just high and away. Ball 2, 2-2. Just inside off the plate, and it's ball 3. 3-2 now to the pinch hitter, Isaac Grabo. Due up next is Gus Johnson. I believe that Parker's Prairie only had the 1 substitute, and that is Isaac Grabo. That swung on and fouled back, so Grabo's going to see another pitch. So the only substitute for Parker's Prairie tonight is Isaac Grabo. Now batting for Holte. Ohm delivers, calls strike on the corner, and that retires Parker's Prairie and Isaac Grabo here in the top of the 7th on a struck out looking. And that will be your final score here. Parker's Prairie post 219-0, Breckenridge post 53-6. We'll be right back with the Richland IFC postgame show coming up right here on Three Borders Sports Network. Stay with us, everybody. Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connecting.
Richland IFC works closely with their producers to utilize superior cropping and processing systems that yield products and ingredients of the highest quality and integrity. Richland IFC is dedicated to working with their growers through relationships based on longevity and mutual benefits for all parties involved. Richland IFC and its producers utilize superior cropping and processing systems that yield products and ingredients of the highest quality and integrity for food manufacturers. Richland IFC proudly supports all local sports teams. Welcome back, everybody, to the Richland IFC post-game show. Richland IFC, innovative food crops from the rich lands of the Midwest. Richland IFC, our post-game sponsor. Well, Brian, post 53 was efficient in this game here. 5 1/3 innings by the winning pitcher, Jace Heggie. 79 pitches, and in those 79, he had 5 strikeouts and just 1 walk. And then Adam Ohm comes in and throws 20 pitches with 2 strikeouts and retired all 5 hitters that he faced. So the Breckenridge pitching staff doing a good job on the mound here in Game 1.
Yeah, you got exactly what you needed to get the win. You got good pitching. Fairly clean game, only 2 errors by both teams. And then you got decent hitting from Breckenridge and Cooper Yagi. Just a home run away from the cycle.
Yeah, how about that? 3/4 of the way there.
Yeah, taking part of a lot of the scoring on the post 53 side. So a good game at the plate for Yagi, and a good job, a combo job there with Ohm and Hagee on the mound.
So again, 5 runs accounted for by Cooper Yagi himself. Like you said, Brian, he had 3/4 of the cycle, a single, a double, and a triple. And he had a couple of RBIs. He scored 3 runs. Just had a great game here for Breckenridge. And the 6th run was scored by Connor Twidwell in the bottom of the 6th. So a great game there for Breckenridge. Breckenridge's line score 6 runs on 6 hits and committed 2 errors. Brian, they had 8 left on base, so the Breckenridge had some chances there to score more, but they left 8 on base.
Yeah, they had a chance to get a couple more runs there, and just not able to do it. Post 219 doing a good job of kind of getting out of jams here and there. Really, if it wasn't for the one miscue early in the game,
right?
It's a lot closer game. I don't think that post 53 gets all 3 of those runs in the first inning. Mm-hmm. So it could be a different game with just 1 less error.
Yep. And for Parker's Prairie, no runs on 2 hits and 2 errors, and they only left 3 on base. So there's your final line scores: 6 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for Breckenridge. No runs, 2 hits, 2 errors for Parker's Prairie. So that's your final score here in game number 1. We're going to come right back after a short break. For Brian Watson, I'm Joe Schreiner. Your final score here from Cowboy Field, Breckenridge, Minnesota. Parker's Prairie, post 219-0. Wahpeton, there I did it right at the end. And Breckenridge, post 53-6. So there's your final score here from Breckenridge, Minnesota. For Brian Watson, I'm Joe Schreiner. Thanks, everybody, and we'll see you back here after a short break. Check our website for the links.